I'm looking at how many gopher mounds you can see this time of year. In the summer, you'll never see them. But there's got to be 30 out here. Whoa, too far. Is she gonna do it? Go get it! Go get it! Ooh. Be careful how you grab it. She'd get the big one now. That's too easy. Cut grass with its little barbs. How festive. Shake. That's a good girl. Look at the grass is already growing up. Definitely a water dog. Shake. Yeah, see? Well, there she goes. I better follow her. Heading up Summit Ridge Trail. By the time I get up there, she'll be out of sight. Much different than Suki and me when we'd come down to Otter Pond. We'd come down here together. And she would hang around the pond with me. I guess I'll just head back to the house and just tore past from the field down the game trail, carrying something in her mouth. And I'm sure she wants to show me. It's really hard to imagine. 3 weeks ago, I was watching her from up here, trudging, leaping back and forth across that opening in the snow and refusing to come to me.
Patients in Duluth, Superior, Cloquet, Grand Rapids, and Bemidji. More at HearWellNorth.com. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus a quote, public health emergency of international concern. It was alerted.
The rain is finally here. Tinkle, tinkle, pitter patter. We're coming down to toss some chunks of wood into the, give her a chance to fetch. Come here. Okay. Yeah. Good girl. Not that one. There she goes. Well, it'll give me a chance to practice more come with the whistle, which we've been working on this afternoon, having her sit, stay, while I back away, and she's been coming every single time. So much for fetching. She's fetching her own prey. Tell. If anybody out there knows how to correct a dog that won't come, or have any ideas what I'm doing wrong, what I can do right, this is very, very pointless what I'm doing. Working with her in the driveway, backing off 50 feet, whistling. Oh, she's happy to come. No, come. Come here. Come on. I need to see this as a long-term project. But it's not going to be learned and be over with a few sessions. It's going to have to be something I do relentlessly every day. Waiting for the rain. That's not going to clean the car very well. Go for a ride? Okay. She's got that one down. We are going to go take a look at the highway. I noticed from the mailbox yesterday that they have been grinding up the old highway surface. And I want to see what that looks like. I was told that they're starting the east end, which is Crossroads, right down here, and heading west. So whatever they grind here now is just going to be sitting for the next few weeks until they get the whole, 5 miles ground up, and then they have to start widening the sides. Deep. I'd never seen this before at the town hall. Nora Roberts. From what I remember of that name, I don't think so. Thank you. I gotta see what they've got. Danielle Steele? I don't think so again. Tigers of Wrath? Silent Scream. You know, come to think of it, I've got books, paperbacks at the house that I don't have any need for. The Street Lawyer. John Grisham. Well, I'm going to take that. I'll be darned. This is exciting. Here they come, treetop level. And I'm in an especially good mood because I've got my dog back. again. And once again, when I went to her down there in the spout of Otter Pond, she didn't try to run away or evade me. Thank God for that. How many dogs do we know from life that we see the neighbors, for instance, chasing their dog, making it a fun game for the dog. Oh, it's a game. Chase me. Yes, let's play tag. And the madder they get, the harder they run. The neighbor lady, somehow that vision in my head is perfect. House coat flying, cursing. The dog is circling around. And what would make it even more fun is the vision of a Chihuahua evading its master in the yard, the backyard. What other kind of dog would you conjure up a vision of? Give me ideas. Leave them in the comments. Bull Mastiff. I don't even know if that's such a dog. A Mastiff is. Bull Mastiff. That'd be a male 300-pound dog being chased. Or it chasing the master. The woman in the house coat and the curlers in her hair. Oh, this could go on. I hope it does. Wouldn't it be fun to play with one of those sometime? Legally, of course. Legally rampage through a residential district of some small town. Or how about downtown? Or rampage through a used car dealership. I've got a friend who'd like to do that. Huh. That is the town hall. I just now, the first time I ever saw it, on the side of the lower building. Huh. Maybe the neighbor on the other side has a cat. A mostly feral cat who would join the fray. But the house dress woman in her curlers chasing a bull mastiff. The feral cat could jump on its back. Either the woman or the bull mastiff. Add to the fun. We just beat the rain home. Lovely. Oh, hello there. You want me to take your harness off? You aren't going anywhere soon, are you? Waggy tail. There you go. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. Dear heart been. Waggy tail, waggy tail. She's beginning to recognize that two-word phrase, waggy tail. And when I say that sometimes, she has to be a little bit excited anyway, but she gets the tail going. Partridge. No, no, no. Leave it. Leave it. No. Leave it. Come on. Now, what do? I gotta come out here and bury it. Or she will come running right back out here when next time she's off leash. She will eat it. Or at least come running back to the house with it. I don't know what she would have done with the red squirrel had I not taken it away. That's what comes with having a serious dog with hunting abilities, interests, and life on the bog. And I'm going to forget about that soon as I'm going to have to put her in the house, come back out here with the shovel and bury it right there, deeply. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Wrap yourself even tighter. I wouldn't have believed a week ago that I'd be fine with this. She came back all by herself. She investigated, didn't find anything to flush. Hey, like I've said, we're learning each other. She got a super treat when she came up to me. Bless her heart. Water level is much higher, 2 or 3 inches in height. She's off leash again after about 6 training stay and come treats. She came every time, and one time she headed for Otter Pond down the trail there, and I said, no! She stopped, turned around, and came to me. Every little bit helps. She's going to take off, but well, so far she's been staying nearby. Don't expect that to last, but it's encouraging that she may get the feeling that this is where her place is. Oh, good girl. Sit. Ooh. She was gonna run right past, and she stopped at the last second when she got right next to me. Something triggered. No. Stop. Oh yeah. In the last 4 or 5 days, we've had about 1.25 inches of rain. That's a lot. For us, anyway. Look how she's sticking by me. Sit. Okay, good girl. She doesn't chew those. They don't really need chewing. They're like marshmallows. And for a dog, they just go right. Okay. Well, I'm not going to push my luck. with her. I think we're gonna head back to the field. I want her to get the idea that sticking with me is, of course, if there was a rabbit or a partridge in these brushes, she would be off and running. That's the direction Suki wandered off in a year and a half ago. I think it was fall. And I whistled and whistled and whistled after 15 minutes, and she finally wandered back. I think I'm gonna whistle her back. No. Nope. Here she comes. Good girl! She crossed the trail here just a moment ago. Come on, here you go. Good girl. Come on. That's a girl. Oh, good girl. Sit. Sit. Good girl, sweetie. Piece of beef jerky. Come on. This is a more difficult and more lengthy project than I had any idea about. Of course, adopting her, I had no idea that she was going to be this kind of dog. They don't know either. They like to write nice, wonderful things about each pet, but they don't know what kind of character they've got, what kind of DNA they've got. Would I have taken on this dog had I known? I don't know. I wasn't in love with her like I am now. I had gone down to the impoundment through there. She was up. Hey, hold on. She was up in the woods along in here when I last saw her. Walked down the... No! Come! Sit! So I walked down to the impoundment. I whistled a few times. Went to the impoundment, looked around a little bit, came walking back, walked out here. Just before I got out of the path, I saw her. She never goes far from where she goes into the woods. She was going back and forth. I whistled and walked up here, and then she was getting closer. She was in the woods, moving this way. Well, then I said, oh, good girl, like it was her idea to be coming, although she was kind of sidelining me. And she got to here, and the more I said, good girl, that's a good girl, and she came and licking her lips. No, sit, Inslee, sit. And she got a treat. So, hooked her up and we're headed back home. Each episode like this gives me more confidence in her that she's not going to run far and wide from where she goes in the woods, which reminds me of the first time that this happened. We were up just in the underbrush here near the game trail. That's the one I whistled and called and whistled and called, walked down the Turtle Trot Trail out to the power lines and then back around through the field. And she was right in the same spot virtually that I last saw her. So she hadn't gone more than 30, 40 feet from her original spot. Yes, sirree, Bob. She's got it. She's on her way.